A new Nancy Guthrie ransom note has surfaced, claiming that there are two kidnappers and that the writer has a hidden phone containing video evidence. Before we begin, I want to mention something interesting. In my previous reading on the ransom notes, the card showed me that the earlier notes appeared genuine and that there was feminine energy involved, connected to whoever was behind them. Since then, authorities have publicly confirmed that they believe those earlier ransom notes were authentic and that a woman may indeed be involved or the one writing them. So if you've missed that reading, I'll leave it linked in the pinned comments below for you to go back and see. So the tarot predicted that correctly. Now, let's see what the cards have to say about the newest developments. For anyone who's new here, welcome. My name is Marilyn, and I use the tarot and Lenormand as well as intuitive guidance to explore true crime cases from a spiritual perspective. These readings are offered for reflection and entertainment and always rely on energy and is always respectful to the investigations and everyone involved. Now let's begin. Why now? Why was this new ransom note sent now? Okay. Ooh, the Tower trouble is brewing. That's interesting. So why was this new ransom note sent now? So let's take a look. So yeah, it seems like, to be honest with you guys, it seems like the kidnappers are getting desperate. That's why. And things are falling apart behind the scenes. I'm going to show you that in just a second here. I'm just letting that to just come through. Okay, so you've got the Tower right here, right? This is about things falling apart, as you can see. And interestingly enough, there are two people here, and one of them usually is a male. I can't see the face of the other one, but there are two people here crashing and burning. So both of them are really losing it. Both of these people involved, they're fighting. Things are really falling apart for them. They're losing it. And you've got the clover and you've got the tree, which is telling me that they just need some type of money and quickly, right? Because they've been waiting for a long time for the right opening. And if you'll remember, Harvey from TMZ, who was the one that these ransom notes are being sent to, had said that he wanted to pay the Bitcoin that they wanted to see where it will go, to see if they can catch them. But the FBI told him to hold off. And it seems like these criminals have seen this and come back to collect. And they've thought, oh my God, okay, here's the opening. But they're getting desperate. With the Tower card, things are falling apart behind the scenes. Okay. And they just need this money to disappear quickly. So that's really why they are kind of resurfacing again. So let's continue to see what else tarot has to tell us about these ransom notes. Because as you know, they've been quiet for some time. So they definitely have a reason that they're resurfacing now. So the second thing I want to look at is, does this person or do these people really have the evidence that they claim to have? Okay. That's what I want to know, because they're claiming that they have video evidence, video footage of Nancy Guthrie and the two kidnappers before she passed away, allegedly. So let's see, do these criminals or ransom note people really have the evidence, the video evidence of Nancy Guthrie that they claim to have? Okay. Do these ransom people really have the evidence, the video evidence of Nancy Guthrie that they claim to have? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Page of Swords tells me that there's something to this. The Page of Swords is online, okay? Online, the internet. So they do have something, some evidence that shows the kidnappers. Something, some type of media. Okay. That would tell me that they do have it. They've been holding on to it for the right moment. Okay. Since their previous attempts didn't work, now they're using it. They've been hiding it. You've got the whip and the garden. It's getting difficult for them. The whip is struggling the garden out in public. It's getting harder for them to move wherever they are in public. But also, they have with the whip and the garden, this tells me that they have footage of her struggling with these people, right? This is what these two cards in the whip is all about struggle. Okay. And the garden is outside in nature. So there's some type of struggle. They have her on this video struggling with these kidnappers. So they do have it. They do have it. They've been kind of keeping this for a while. So let's continue on. Okay. And see what's next. So the next question that I want to look at here, what do we need to understand about the person behind this ransom note? Okay, that's the third question. And then we'll get to if the ransom note is real. What do we need to know about the person behind this newest Nancy Guthrie ransom note that was sent to TMZ? They're needing money. It's more than one. Again, it's more than one here. Got the Two of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this person who sent the most recent ransom note to TMZ? Let's see. Ooh, okay. Look at, there's a woman here again. A deceitful woman. So there's a woman, there's definitely, or I should say allegedly a woman behind these ransom notes. You've got the Two of Pentacles. This woman is trying to really desperately get this money. This woman is trying to juggle, these ransom notes. This person, because there were two that were sent to Harvey, TMZ. So this person is trying to juggle both of these ransom notes, both of these different ways of communicating. So this person here is a female who's kind of trying to juggle this and trying to get the money. And this tells me because there were two Bitcoin accounts and one they closed. They used one when they first sent Harvey the ransom notes. Now they've opened a second one, right? So this female here is managing both of those. She's managing this. There's a female behind this who is, pretending or wants to kind of make it seem like she's a male, right? But the FBI said they believe that it's a female behind this. Now, this person to Harvey, they did mention this and they said, oh, well, you guys think it's a female. But Harvey and TMZ said the ransom note writers, they didn't confirm their gender, nor did TMZ confirm or deny that the FBI definitely thinks that they're a female to them so that they don't help them in any way. Okay. So it's like they were fishing, trying to find out if that was true or not. So I'm going to look at, we got two more questions. I mean, this is all crazy. And a lot of people are asking why they doing this. Well, money, obviously. And, now that Harvey said he's willing to pay, they surfaced again. I want to go to, is this new ransom note real? Are the newest ransom notes that received real? Okay. Look at that. Again, two people collaborating, two people who may be in some type of relationship, right? They want to reach a deal with TMZ. Are the most recent ransom notes that Z received real? You've got the Lovers here. It is real. Two people are collaborating on this. Again, a couple. Because as you can see, there's a female body here and there's a male body. This is a couple who are collaborating on these ransom notes. Okay, so they're trying to reach a deal. They are real. Okay, you've got the Lily and you've got the Fox, right? These people feel like they can outsmart authorities. They can outsmart TMZ to getting this money. They've got a plan to get this money and leave. Okay. And it seems like they have debts. They have things they need to pay. It's getting, the pressure is getting a lot. Things are starting to crack when we go back to the Tower card. So last but not least, I want to look at what will be the outcome of these ransom notes. Okay. What will be the outcome of these most recent ransom notes that were sent to TMZ. Okay, justice. And then I'm going to ask the Lenormand one more time. What will be the outcome of these ransom notes, or the most recent ransom notes that were sent to TMZ? Okay. So justice tells me that this is all about law enforcement. Law enforcement are going to try to get down to the bottom of it. And there's something they're going to say. These people are going to say, these people are going to do that leaves authorities closer to these people who wrote these ransom notes. Okay. This person or people who wrote this ransom notes, you've got the scythe and the cross. They're doing it because they're burdened out of desperation now. Okay. They're getting really, really desperate, and things are really, really falling apart. The longer this continues going on and dragging on, and they don't have the money, the longer they're getting anxious, and there's pressure, and there's other people with ramping up the pressure. Some type of decision or say something in these ransom notes, or something they're going to do, some type of mistake that's going to lead authorities closer to them. And that's what authorities have been waiting for so long, because they felt like, at some point they're going to slip up, especially if they feel extremely comfortable that they're not going to be found. If you'd like a personal tarot or mediumship reading with me, or you're interested in working with me one-on-one, you'll find all the information through my website linked below in the description and in the comments. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And if this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Please remember to keep the conversation respectful, be kind to one another. And this case involves real people and real families, so let's remember that. If you'd like to see future intuitive readings on this case and other unfolding stories, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.